love me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? CHG Arctic Wolf back at you with another video. I know it's been a while, but I've been busy working on things, on the realm and other projects as well. Just want to give you guys another update video on what's going on. It's been about a month since the last video. Beta testers have been going through everything, double checking everything, going through the battle systems to make sure they're working right with all the gyms, and they're just about done. One of my guys is about 2 steps away from beating the Elite Four. He just got the last 2 challenges he's got to beat, and then he'll be good with that. But they have found issues, which is a good thing, because then I can have them corrected, and I've been correcting them as they've been going through, and things like that. So a couple things I wanted to go over with today. A new feature that I've actually added that I think a lot of you are going to like. Now, the thing with a lot of the Pokemon games is, when you beat the gyms, that was it. You couldn't do anything else really after that except go around and just catch Pokemon endlessly. You really had nothing to challenge yourself when that time came. So what I've done with my project is, once you beat the Elite Four, you will be given an option to Prestige. And what that'll do is it'll actually remove the badges that you have already obtained from you, and remove the associated tags that go with it, and will allow you to battle the gyms again. But when you do go to battle the gyms again, the Pokemon will actually be harder. You will face the same Pokemon, but as you go up in the prestiges, they will get harder. Their health will increase, providing you more of a challenge. So I'm in a world right now. I'm not on the realm right now, because I was testing this out, trying to get it to work. After a lot of trial and error, I got it to work. So in front of me, we got Articuno. And as you can see, it has 4 different levels of health. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to go to probably Prestige 10 for the realms, to give enough that people can go through. And they're going to get really tough. I mean, really tough. Which is, going to be an interesting part, because when you go back through the face, the gym leaders again, you could be winding up having level 100 Pokemon. So I got to make it difficult for you guys to, to provide that challenge to you when you do go to face the Elite Four. I added a new building to the map. It comes off of the Elite Four, the final one, that you can go in and you'll be registered into the Hall of Fame. And one of the things I want to start doing, and I hope I can get a lot of you guys interested in this, I want to start holding tournaments, Pokemon tournaments, for people to battle and then earn prizes in doing so that will go on the realm. Whether it be Pokemon, certain specific Pokemon, money, or anything that could help and that would be beneficial to you on the realm. I want to start doing that. So if you guys want to be part of that, join my Discord. Maybe I'm looking at next weekend I could do one. If you guys are interested, if enough people are interested, I will hold one next weekend. But a lot of you are going to ask about progress. Well, like I said, they're almost done with running through all the gyms. There were a lot of hiccups and errors that were found that I had to fix. And they have been addressed. So I'm just waiting for the last 2 guys, the last 2 Elite Four members to be beaten by other people. Now, I've run through them myself, but I needed to see it from other people's perspectives and make sure that they work for everyone. So I've had multiple people go through and double check and make sure they work for them. And they've been working, like I said, found some errors, got them fixed. There's a couple little odds and ends that got to be finished up, as like the teleporters for the 4th gym. That'll take you to each one of the rooms to make your way through that, and the Sylph building, the Sylph Company building. Those won't take me long to do at all. Another thing I'm going to program into the game, I have HMs that you can acquire. And with those HMs, they will do different things depending on what they are. So the HM Surf will summon a rideable Lapras that will not be tameable. It'll only be able to be used for you to surf across the water. So that'll allow you to traverse the water and stuff like that easier rather than swimming. And one of the other things, while being on the topic of the water, I don't recommend trying to catch the Pokemon that are in the water, because the Pokeball won't function properly. So avoid that at all costs. If you want to fight them and defeat them to earn currency and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to do it, but I would avoid doing that part. If you want to catch the water Pokemon, I would stick to the fishing. the fishing is going to be your way, the best bet to get those water Pokemon for your team. On another note, I've started looking into adding different variations of the Pokemon. I've already made an Alolan Raichu. I already had a Alolan Marowak in from a while ago, and just the other night I decided to make a Alolan Raichu, and it turned out great. And I decided to also attempt a Mega, and I made Mega Blastoise. If you've been in my Discord, you've seen that. So I've been looking at adding in different aspects to it, to add more Pokemon to it. Now, with the Megas, the way that I am going to plan on doing them is you will be able to obtain the Mega Stone for it, but it will only be usable on the level 100 Pokemon. Just to make it easier on my end, and I'm not coding, a ton more Pokemon, just make it for level 100. And just have it be, that be that for that. But when you go to return the Pokemon, like say you have the Blastoise, you use the Mega Stone on it, it'll turn into the Mega Blastoise, but when you go to retrieve it, it'll go right back to the regular Blastoise. It won't stay in the Mega form. So it's just like how it would be in the battle, it would never stay in its Mega. But yeah, everything's been going smoothly. I'm very excited for this to come out to you guys. And I've had a lot of people ask me if it's going to be an add-on or anything like that. It's going to be separate that they can download. Hopefully a lot of them see this, but it will not be available for download. A lot of the reason being there are people out there that like to steal content from other people and post it as their own for profit. And by me not making it public, it saves that, because I don't feel it's right that people do that to other people. But that's my opinion. But being the amount of time that I've spent on the project, along with other people that have devoted time to it, I don't really see that it's fair to them to allow other people to steal and take credit for this. So it will only be available on realms run by me. I'm going to start with about 3 realms at the start and see where we go from there. I would like to get an actual server. I'm going to do some research, see if I can find one that has a good user interface to make it easy to apply the realm, and if so, then that could wind up being for PC players. But the biggest issue that I run into there is if I go that route, yes, they allow more people, but then that would then put more work onto me, making it so that way more people could play at a time. The way I have it set right now is based around the max capacity of the realm, and a lot of the systems are based around that. So that, again, would involve a lot more work on my end, and I'm not trying to add too much more, because I know a lot of you guys, are getting impatient, and I understand that, and I apologize. I wish I could have had more time overall to work on it, but life happens. So, but I am working on it, and it's not that I'm not, and I am, and it's just, it takes me a little bit of time to get everything done. But being that we have the prestiges now, it's going to add a lot more for you guys to do, and a lot more challenges for you guys when you play. And on the topic of Articuno that we have here, the way that these guys are going to work, the legendary birds, is you are going to buy an item from a shopkeep. So, for example, Zapdos. You will buy this item from the shopkeep. And then when you have this item, you will then have to successfully catch 100 electric Pokemon. Now that is actually going to vary. So you'll have to earn 100 points, I should say. So depending on the Pokemon, it'll vary on the amount of points that are given to you. So for example, we'll use Pikachu and Magnemite. They will earn you 1 point. If you go to Magneton, that'll earn you, I believe I have it at 2 points, 2 or 3 points, and then like Electabuzz would be 5 points. So depending on the rarity of the Pokemon of that type will depend on how many points you earn towards it. Now Articuno I know is going to be the more difficult one, because there are not that many ice types in Generation 1. I know that's going to be an issue, so I'm going to probably include maybe water types for Articuno, just to make it easier on that aspect. So I am going to figure this out, and I will go through a lot of this other stuff. A couple other ideas that I've been throwing around, want to get your guys' opinion on it. I'm thinking of at some point adding in raids, just like in Pokemon Go. You go to a Pokestop and you can interact with a raid boss, you fight it, you'll get rewards. Let me know what you guys think about that. It's something I've been thinking about for a while. But there are a lot of features that I want to add, but I want to hear from the community and you guys what you think, what you would want to see. And I'll do everything within my capability to add them. It may not be right at launch, because the more stuff I try to add before, it's going to take longer to get to you guys. So it's something I can add down the line. But yeah, like I said, I'm still working away at this. Articuno, like you say here, has wing motions now. A bunch of Pokemon I have gone through, and being that they don't really move around that much anymore, especially for the battles, I've added animations of them, like the flying ones, flapping their wings, stuff like that. The Alolan Raichu, which I can show you guys now, it does a little sweeping side-to-side motion. So let me go and grab, like I said, Alolan Raichu. So, I'm going to summon Raichu in. And as you see there, it just does a little sway motion side to side. And like I said, I plan on adding more Alolands into the game. So the way, I'll explain with this so you guys know, and same thing with Alolan Marowak. The way that you're going to be able to obtain these different variations is if you decide to evolve it in day or night. So both Cubone and Pikachu, if you evolve them during the day, you will get their regular forms. But if you evolve them at night, for Cubone, you evolve Cubone at night, it'll turn into Alolan Marowak. And same thing with Pikachu. If you evolve Pikachu with the Thunderstone at level 40 at night, it'll turn into the Alolan Raichu. So that's the way that I've actually set it up, where you can get either one in the game. So that's a nice little thing. And same thing, I'm going to do that with all like Alolans and variations. I'm going to have certain stipulations in their files that have to be met in order to get them to evolve into those specific variations. So, but like I said, these are just different things I'm working on. Like I said, I made the Blastoise, Mega Blastoise. I haven't put him into the game code yet, but I will get him in there and maybe get Venusaur and Charizard done as the first three. But like I said, you'll have to buy the Mega Stone, which they're going to be expensive because they're going to actually boost its overall HP and make them stronger in a fight. So it's going to definitely give you an advantage. One of the things I would like to do is at some point go through all the files for the health points and adjust them to what they would actually be as they level up. So that way there's the variation. I have seen a add-on that I downloaded. You can find it on MCPEDL. Guy spent a lot of time working on a Pokemon battle system with scripting. He did an amazing job of it, and I even commented on it as well. I checked it out, and it's fantastic. For what he's done, it is amazing. So anybody that plays PC or I believe it may work for Pocket Edition as well, you'll be able to play it because of the scripting. Sadly, currently on Xbox, you won't be able to use it. But it's really cool. I suggest you guys go look it up and give the guy a lot of support. He spent a lot of time on it. But that's going to be it for me. Like I said, just want to give you guys a heads up. So, like I said, we're in the absolute final stretch. Like I said, just got to finish those teleportation commands, which shouldn't take me that long. I'll probably get those done tomorrow. And then once they get my beta testers finish the Elite Four, it should be ready to go, and you guys will be able to go do your thing. So that's going to be it for me. It's CHE Arctic Wolf, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.